Hey, tell y'all family this time, and peace of y'all come upon you and learn to obey. And this is a very important video because I want to show you the one leader of our nation and show you in some of these translations. I'm trying to make this video as short as possible so you can see plainly real quick the leader of our nation, brothers and sisters. And you'll see the errors in the translations that mislead people and why a lot of people argue today. So we're going to alleviate that because it's going to be simple if you trust y'all words. I'm going to show you y'all already established y'all leader. We're not going to appoint no leader. Y'all want to appoint the leader. He already named the leader at all. So we're going to cover that real quick. So let's get into it right here, brothers and sisters. Right here, we're going to look at the book of Hosea 1 and verse 11 for your learning. And so right here, it says, I shall, this particular translation right here, I'm going to show you this translation called the scriptures right here for all to see. So right here it reads, right here, and the children of Yah, they got Yehuda, and the children of Israel, Yashael, Yah, shall be gathered together and appoint for themselves one head, and shall come up out of the earth, for great is the day of Yashael, Yah. They got Yasrael. But that's that. So let's go to this particular translation right here called the Living Bible. Hosea chapter 1 verse 11, we're going to get right into it. It reads right here. It said, then the people of Yada and Yashael Yah will unite, see, and have one leader. See, you're not choosing to say we're going to have one leader, because remember one thing real quick. Our nation was divided. And remember after Solomon passed his son, took the reign. And then, you know, in the final promise, because what Solomon done, the kingdom was going to be divided. But he was going to leave a portion with his son. And that portion was going to be given to someone else. So we had Rehoboam and Jeroboam. Jeroboam was in charge of with 10 tribes, but they put one tribe out, the Levites, and they went back and strengthened up Benjamin and Yada. The Rehoboam was over Solomon's son, so keep that right. So we had two kings, and then the northern nation got put out first and lost their king, and then the southern nation got put out, which Yada was in charge of, and lost their king of the whole land, and we've been separated ever since that time. But y'all say we're going to raise up one, so keep that in mind right here. So I would just want to read a little bit more to say, and then the people of Yada and Yashael will unite. Let me go. It's lost before, and have one leader, and then they will return from exile. So you get that together. What a day it will be, the day when Barak will sow his people in fertile soil in their own land again. So this right here, so because it verifies something and show the time period when our nation will unite back together. So let's go back real quick and look at Isaiah right here. Isaiah right here, the confirmation of that, you go right here. To verify, we're not choosing, y'all already appointed. We're going to go to Isaiah right here, 11, chapter 11, verse 12. I'm going to show you something right here that's very important that all your eyes can see. Right here. One thing you can do is accept the leader, but we already chose. So if you see right here, verse 1, I'm reading it. It says, the royal line of David will be cut off and chopped down like a tree. I hope this focus come on in on me. And so that took place, and we got cut off. And the last king we had from Yada, when Babylon came in, that was the last king we had. And we went into exile for the 7 years. And after that point, we never had it, because they came back and rebuilt the temple with the high priest Yahshua It's a Zerubbabel, the second temple. Out of that, then we got removed from the land a little while out of that time. So you got to know that. So right here, so let me see right here. So, and it chopped down like a tree, but from the stump, see, will grow a shoot. See, they got B, yes, a new branch from the old root. See, and Spirit of Yah shall rest upon him. Right here, they got a reference right here to the B, right here, footnote, the Messiah. See right there. So that's what we're talking about. The branch from will rise up from the royal bloodline of Dawid. That's what it's showing right there. And something else I want to show. Okay, right here, 9 right here. So you see that right here, 9:6 right here. It said, "For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulders." So keep that in mind as well. I'm going to show you that right there. So I'm going to go to this other translation right here and show you. And they particular writer in the book of, they call Yeremiah right here, chapter 23, verse 6 right here. I'm going to fact, I'm start with verse 5. It says, "See, the day are coming, declares Yah, when I shall raise for Dawid a branch of righteousness." See that? A sovereign shall reign and act wisely, and shall do right rulings and the righteousness in the earth. In his days, Yah shall be saved. You get that? And Yashael shall dwell safely. And this is his name, whereby he shall be called. See, Yah, see, Yahziquah, they got Yah, our righteousness, but he should be called Yahziquah. See what it says, "Therefore, see, the days are coming, declares Yah, when they shall say no more as Yah lived, who brought them up out of the children, brought up the children out of the land of Mizraim, but as Yah lived, who brought up and led the seed of the house of Yasharelia out of the land of the north, and from the lands where I have driven them, and they shall dwell in their own soil." You see, repeat that same thing. I left off something right here. Let me go back to that verse point in 11:12, because I didn't read it. So let's read it. 11:12 right here. It said, "He will raise a flag among the nations for them to rally to, and he will gather the scattered Yashael from the ends of the earth. Then at last the jealousy between Yashael and Yada will end, and they will not fight each other anymore. Together," see, remember I read you part earlier, "together they will fly against the nation possessing their land on the east and the west, uniting forces to destroy them," see, "and repossess our land." See, that's how we're going back and capture our land together, but somebody gathered them. See, who's the head right here? See right here in verse 10 it say, "In that day, he who created the royal dynasty of Dawid will be a banner, his sign of salvation to all the world, and the nation will rally to him." See, we're talking about the Messiah. Go back up to verse 1 of 11. Dawid seed. There. See right there, then you read the rest. Here, and so in my closeout, I'm going to go to right here. I don't want to make this video too long. I was hoping to do it in 3 minutes, but it's so much information you need to see. And I'm not covering I'm just covering the bulk of it, because I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going to go to Micah and show you something in Micah. Real quick. In the book of Micaiah, the prophet, you need to see here in chapter 2, right here in verse 12, right here, the 13, right here. It says, "The time will come, O Yashael, when I will gather you." See, we'll be talking about the gather you, bringing the 12 tribes back together, all that are left, and bring you together again. You see that? Like sheep in a fold, like a flock in a pasture, a noisy, they got a happy crowd. I'm going to use that word happy, but that's false. But anyway, a noisy crowd. The Messiah, see right here, the Messiah right here. They got a reference. He who opened the breach. See, the Messiah will lead you out of exile. See that? And bring you through the gates of your cities of captivity back to your own land. See that? Your king will go before you. See right here, the ruler leads on. So you got to know these things, brothers and sisters. You're not pointing nothing, so get that in your mind. Y'all already got this thing laid out. Even his name, Yahshua. Excuse me, not Yahshua, Yah righteousness. So keep that in mind. So Yahshua is the Messiah that's going to lead you out. I just want to cover this right here real quick. I want to read it in my close out. We're going to go to Micah, so I'm showing you that you may know these things and see these things and accept Yah Messiah. You don't point the Messiah of Yah, he come from the seed of David. This is where you will never make a mistake. See, it's already been set. Right here, okay, right here, Micah. Let me get to Micah. I passed chapter 2, right here, verse 12, and read in this translation, right here, called the Scriptures. It says, I shall certainly gather all of you, O Yaakov. See, talking about the 12 tribes, because he's the father of the 12 tribes. I shall bring together the remnant of Yashael Yah, and put them together like sheep of the fold, like a flock in the midst of their pasture. And see, Yah is behind the scene doing all these things, but he's showing you when he's saying he's going to do it, he got his people working this. So keep in mind, it's his doing it because we doing this according to his knowledge. See, the Messiah only going to do what the knowledge of Yah say do. Nothing more, nothing less. So this is what you got to know. Here, right here, it's the knowledge, it's the words of Yah we live by. And the words of Yah we will die by if we don't obey them. See right here, it say right here, it say, I will put together like a sheep of the fold, like the flock in the midst of their pasture. They being noisy because of men. The breach maker. See right here, the breach maker I showed you earlier right here. He opened the breach, which is breaking you out of captivity by the words and knowledge of Yah. So keep that in mind, not no words of his own. Because anybody words of their own had no power to free us. You see that? He said the branch makers shall go up before them. They shall break out and pass through the gate and go out by it. See, and their sovereign pass before them with Yah at their head. So you keep that in mind. See, Yah leaders, he the one guiding through his knowledge. But the breach maker, brothers and sisters, right here, is the Messiah will lead you out of exile and bring you through the gates of your cities of captivity. So keep that in mind. These are the things you got to know, brothers and sisters. Your Messiah, I show you his name, Yahshua, is the one who's going to lead you, brother, out of captivity. He's the one that's going to gather you. So these are the things you got to know. Your leader is in the earth, brothers and sisters. It's among you. It's born among you from the seed line of David, the offspring of David, the branch, the breach maker. These are the things you got to know. It's all in the writings, brothers and sisters, to show you, without a doubt. That's why you look at these. I got these multiple translations so you can compare and see it. And then when you got to know the words of Yah, you can't live off. A lot of people there take one scripture, one verse like that, and believe y'all gonna trust them to choose a leader for us. Zero. You see, a lot of our people would choose somebody that is famous or rich or well articulate, well eloquent speakers. They'll be saying, "Oh, this one seems like he from Harvard or Yale." Or Grambling or wherever is more qualified to lead us. He know economics. He business inclined. He a great debater. See, all these things are what to get our people destroyed, brothers and sisters. They don't work the righteousness of Yah. Y'all pick his choice, brothers and sisters. It's out of your hand. It's up to you to obey Yah or reject him. Because I see a lot of my brothers and sisters, they go back and look at Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and all the other figures, and try to compare our people today to them, or want our people to be molded in their fashion. None of these people spoke the words of Yah. I wouldn't compare myself to them. At one time I did in my ignorance. I wanted to be more like them. But when I know that the words of Yah, they didn't live by the words. They did not have the spirit of Yah. See, the spirit of Yah is his knowledge of Yah. That's why they dead, brothers and sisters, today. These are things you got to know. These are things you got to accept. Because how are you going to accept the real leader of Yah? Because he's not going to talk like them. He's not going to have their same spirit. This is what you got to know. It's very important, brothers and sisters. I don't want to make this video too long, because I don't want to make it sound like I'm beating you down, but you got to have the knowledge of Yah and exercise the knowledge of Yah. You got to learn to see the knowledge of Yah as he give it unto you. You got to be open to receive this, to accept this, to read and study and meditate on the words of Yah. You got to let Yah ways be your ways. You got to let Yah thoughts be your thoughts. You can't think for Yah, because he knows his plan, his will, his system. We just got to adapt to it. We got to go along with it. We got to learn to love it, incorporate it in our life, and let this be us. We got to let Yah thoughts be our thoughts. We got to let Yah ways be our ways, and that's how we live by them. That's how we're going to be blessed by the words of Yah. By obedience, with that I say, Todah Yah.